What is that?
I thought, John? I don't even want to say what at first I'm saying. I'm talking about shut up asses, and you break that out.
Well, congratulations. You made the intro.
I may live in Seattle, but I always have a sunny disposition.
I'm Michelle from the Bronx, and I'm far from a real housewife.
I'm Eric, and I have a dog. Hey everybody, Eric Carter here with your Week 3 Real Housewives of New Jersey recap, where we fill you guys in on everything you missed this week on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. So, you know the deal, you can follow me over at Twitter, I'm at Reality Recaps.
Hey, it's John talking about New Jersey. Boring episode. Anyway, follow me on Twitter at Comedy Jonah.
Hey, you guys, Michelle from the Bronx here. You can follow me at You Guys Bronx on Twitter. And I don't know if it was so boring, John.
So look, before we even get into Housewives, we need to take care of a little bit of business first, which is last week's episode, or last week, it was John Richardson's birthday, and we're not singing him happy birthday, we're not doing any of that, we're just telling you all, go follow him on Twitter.
That's my birthday present.
And then follow us too, because that's not nice if you don't. Okay, and then we want to get to, right off the bat, our swag giveaway contest from last week, and Michelle has the winner. Michelle, who won our swag giveaway last week?
Our winner for the Melania hair care giveaway that was given to us by TV Fishbowl is Twins Mom on Twitter. So, Twins Mom, give us your address, hit us up, we'll private message you, get your address, and we'll get you all hooked up with the Melania hair care from Teresa.
Woohoo! Congratulations! I want to feel your hair.
Patty,
yes,
Patty.
We want pictures. You need to send us a picture of you using the hair care. And
that's not going to happen. I'm telling you right now, that is not going to happen.
Send us a strand of your hair. I want to feel it. I want to feel it.
If you guys didn't win, if you entered, if you anything, no worries. We are going to be having more contests, I am sure, in the future. We are currently having an iPad bundle giveaway contest. You can find out all the details on that over at yourrealityrecaps.com. But now let's get into what is most important. Real Housewives of New Jersey, episode 3. John, you thought it was boring. So did I. Michelle, you're loving it. So why don't you kick it away with high energy?
I loved it because I was thinking right off the bat, here we have Rosie with no scarf. Thank God. I even asked her for her tweet to warn me if she was wearing another one. But we got a Ferris Bueller, a.k.a. In New Jersey style, going on. She stole the car with her nephew. And I don't know, but that was pretty hairy intersection where they were coming out of.
When they pulled up and freaking Plasto Face and Bad Husband, I cannot remember her name to save my life.
Kathy.
That brought back memories of my childhood of getting in trouble with my parents, and I was like, oh, this is not going to go well. No.
Have you ever stolen a car?
Yes.
Like from your parents?
Not from my parents.
Oh, well, wait, John, do you have a record? Do we need to Google you?
It's sealed.
Everybody raise your hand if you have sealed records.
Nope, public. I'm a criminal and I'm proud of it. I'm a criminal. I steal hearts.
Oh, good one, Michelle.
Rosie, call her. So what do we think of the whole Kathy and her husband thing? You guys can comment below. I kind of feel for Kathy. I get her point. Like, it sucks to always be the I'm doing the right thing and your husband not having your back all the time.
Yeah, I think he's a douchebag. He should have had her back. Instead, he went over and yucked it with the kid. You know, I think, you know, Kathy's got to be the bad guy, you know, in this. And it's always the mom's duty to do that, but
it wasn't like he was by himself. He was with a grown adult. He was with Rosie, which this...
It's a Ferrari!
Okay, it's a piece. It's a car. I mean, it can be replaced. He wasn't by himself. He was with an adult. This was the only exciting scene of the whole damn episode, for God's sakes. And I missed Rosie's scarf, Michelle. I really did. But Rosie always looks good. And I love her inserts now. She looked really, really cute, didn't she, when they were doing the inserts for that? Yeah.
I would say she was cute or anything like that, but at least it was a lot better than the ascot. And I will just say that the whole time that they were taking the Ferrari, I was definitely doing the Ferris Bueller. Boom,
Oh,
boom.
absolutely. But you know, I mean, moms are always going to be the bad cop. My mom was the bad cop. Everybody, all my friends' mom was the bad cop. I mean, burp, burp.
My mom was my best friend's
Yeah.
bad cop. Yeah, my mom was the neighborhood bad cop.
My mom was too. I mean, she was hell on wheels, and I thank her for it, except for my sealed records.
One, speaking of Mother's Day, happy Father's Day, all you dads out there, belated. And then number two, John,
I'm not a father.
nobody better to have with you than Rosie. Or
I'm going to tell you that.
or lesbian, because as Michelle has taught me, she knows everything about cars. Okay, well, now it's time for our favorite part of the recap, which is called John and I against Michelle. So let's talk.
Portable.
Let's talk about Teresa and how much I can't stand her. Like Gia's little voiceover of, God, I hate when they keep talking to me about Melissa and Joe. Oh, I'm sorry, Teresa. I thought you didn't talk to your kids about them. Oh, just saying. Go ahead. You go, Michelle. You have the floor.
Oh my God, I'm going to need more than a friggin' floor at this point. Listen, Teresa has been consistent all the way around. She says one thing, we know that she does another. It's not unusual for us to see all this, but she is correct. There's a lot of little things that are going on that, John, you know, I'm not going to be able to get through this if you keep laughing at me because I'm going to be so freaking distracted. Teresa just, all right. So we have several different avenues. Teresa is yelling at Melissa about going to see the father. She's got a point. You didn't go. You say you went. We don't know if you were there. Jacqueline tweeted out a picture of the daughter being at the hospital to go see the grandfather. Okay, she went. Was there a time difference where they were arguing? Okay, she went. Teresa was misinformed. Eventually she got there. Whatever. But Teresa wasn't wrong. It's just the timing and the way the editing went was kind of crappy. That's
your point. So let's stop on that one. So so I don't get it. Are you saying it doesn't matter when she went? Because first you were like, it matters, Teresa's right, but then you're like, it doesn't matter.
First you said she's inconsistent for what she does. She says one thing, she does another, but she's correct. What?
But she is. But she's correct on her argument at the time when she's trying to make it. Absolutely 100%. We're seeing this whole edited down. You need to go to BravoTV.com and read the blogs. First of all, Jacqueline had an 11-page blog, which would put Yolanda Foster to pieces on that one. Yolanda Foster is out of the runnings on the blog post. All right? But I think that there's a lot of evidence that we're going to start to see that's going to come up with all the reading that I've been doing. And I think Teresa is going to maybe be vindicated for all the little things that we're seeing that might not coincide correctly. Like the puzzles are there, but they're not fitting in. Teresa is correct. Joe should have tried to get there. There was a phone call. Who cares what time it was now? At this point, it's all little minutiae stuff that they're arguing about. Somebody bring in a pig.
Number one, how much is Teresa paying you, Michelle? Number two,
Is she giving you Melania hair care?
Yes. Is this where the Melania hair care actually came from? It does matter when it is all Teresa is bitching about in every one of her interviews. They didn't come. Who the hell cares when Melissa got to the hospital? I don't care if it was the next day or 3 days after. You know what? Your whole family treats her like shit. So no wonder she doesn't want to go. At least she went, number one. And number two, yeah, I thought it was a little interesting because we all know I like the whole production value of Melissa's voice Teresa's voiceover being all like, I got the call from my mom at 3 a.m. and I was so distraught that I had to head out to the hospital in the morning after the camera crew was there because God forbid I wouldn't get to the camera. And let's also point out when she was arguing with Melissa, she was like, come on, let's go to the hospital right now. Let's go have this out right in front of my dad. Well, I thought she cared about your dad. You want to bring in a camera crew and fight in front of him? I know, Teresa, your horns are showing.
Oh, they've been showing for the longest time. I mean, your dad's in and out of consciousness, for God's sakes. How does he know when Melissa got there, for God's sakes? And who the hell cares? My God, she saw him. Next time she should take a damn picture and put a newspaper there with the damn date. So there's no future discussions or anything about it at some damn birthday party with an adult section. Saying.
I think it just all comes down to, Michelle's right. It is a lot of petty bullshit. And I think what they're really arguing about is airtime. They just have to create the situations to argue over to get airtime. And I think that's what's actually annoying me.
Well, we really got to see who the real instigator is, and it's that damn Kim D. So, yes. When did you go to the hospital? Yes. So, exactly what time were you there?
Yes. It was completely out of line for her to say anything.
Out of line for her to be there.
Jacqueline put in her blog almost 2 to 3 pages dedicated to being called a fat ass by Linda. And it's awesome to read. So go to the BravoTV.com blog and read Jacqueline's 11-page blog post. But if you want to cut out the corners, go to like 4 or 5.
We get it, Jacqueline. We get it. Stop.
You're not a
fat ass. Stop playing the victim. Nope. And your whole I'm ugly thing was cute the first 2 seasons, but we're over it. You're not ugly.
And you're not fat, and you're only like 5 foot tall, for God's sakes. You know what I mean? You're shopping with regular clothes. Shut up.
Okay. Remember how we spoke about how Melissa never talks bad about Teresa and Joe in front of the kids? What was happening in the car ride as she was blaring her own music and singing her song on this way, or whatever song was on there?
I don't remember what happened.
She was talking crap to whoever she was on the phone with about Teresa and about being at the party, and it was... God bless you. It was just so contradictory to everything. That's why I'm like, we're going to start seeing a whole different side of Melissa now, because these little
was it contradictory? I mean, she was explaining what had just happened to her, right?
But she did it in front of the kids.
The kids were there. They had to leave early. They didn't even have cake.
And I love that line.
I know, me too.
You're not staying for cake? It's classic Italian family. Totally. Everything is hit the fan. You got to stay for cake,
You got to stay for cake.
You got to have cake. You watch Mob Wives. You know the one thing that they always says, I want it, Big Edge, I want to have cake. I got to have my cake.
Where's my cake?
But it's absolutely, she was in the car before she even got there. And
I'll give you that one. Okay, I'm going to give you that one, Michelle. Yes, you are right. But if she's a hypocrite, Teresa is the queen of hypocrites leading the hypocrite damn parade. Okay. I'm Teresa.
Well, since it's Pride Month, we have her leading some sort of a parade.
Right to hell.
Yeah, I think Caroline is making the movie We Bought a Zoo Part 2.
Oh my God. I don't get what Caroline is. I mean, I get what Caroline's doing. She wants airtime, so I get what you're doing. But I hope you don't regret this come the reunion, when every single season it's been, I'm neutral, I tell the truth, I stay in the middle, to now I'm getting involved, I'm lying, and okay, whatever. I hope this is going to work for you, girl.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the lip party, cake party from hell, they got the name wrong. They spelled Gianna and it's Gia. The lip looked like it was something that should have been on RuPaul's Drag Race. What? Teresa, there are such fantastic cake makers in New Jersey. What happened?
Oh, totally.
She's saving money for her husband's bail.
You want to talk bail? And I'm doing this. Everybody just hold on, okay? That Judice is trying to say that he wants to do a spin-off with his time spent in jail and how he does the whole getting accustomed to jail life and then his family coming to visit him.
It better be like an Oz spin-off. That's all I got to say. The only thing I want from Caroline is an update on Blackwater. What's going on with that? It looks like river water, to be honest. I mean, Caroline, get out of Joe's business and Melissa's. Melissa's absolutely right. Mind your own business. You know, the woman has nothing to do. The boys have black water. Lauren's now thin. What else? Find a project. Do something.
Look, Caroline is very smart. Jacqueline is very smart. Plastoface is very smart. They're aware the entire season revolves around the Judice, Gorga drama. And if you don't have a little tentacle going into the drama, you ain't getting airtime. So there
How do you know those last names, pronounce them correctly, but you can't keep track of first names?
I just don't keep track of uninteresting, boring people. And then if I do remember you and you change your whole face, then you really lost me because I have photographic memory.
Oy vey. Oy.
Unless you want to send us some of those desserts, then we'll be happy to eat them on the
Where's
show
my cake?
and talk about them.
Oh, you gotta stay
You
for
gotta
cake.
stay for cake. You gotta stay for cake.
Actually, no, we don't. Outros, John Richardson.
Me?
I don't know. Is there another John Richardson in the vicinity?
John Richardson, you're being called.
All right, you guys, I'm done over here. I'm gonna just say, shove it up your ass. No, I can't do that. Take care, everybody. See you on Twitter. See you when we come back. Bye.
Bye. Follow me on Twitter at Comedy Jonah. Yay.
Well, that about wraps up the show for this week. But no worries, we're going to be coming back, just not next week, the week after. See, we have a lot of Big Brother stuff to do, some pretty amazing. And if you Bravo fans aren't Big Brother fans, well, you should be, because there is so much drama that's going to be happening on Big Brother this season. It's almost better than New Jersey. So, fine, I'll give you a teaser. I'll give you a little teaser. We're going to be doing the premiere party with Adam from Big Brother 15. We're going to be interviewing ex-house guests, taking your questions, live streaming and chatting so much over at yourrealityrecap.com. So you want to go check all that out. While you're there, don't forget to like us on Facebook, like us on Twitter, subscribe right here on YouTube. There's all this crazy stuff around this video for you to do. And check out all our past videos and enter our contests. We're giving away an iPad, so much more. Comment below if you have any questions, suggestions, or comments. And we'll see you guys all later this week if you're Big Brother fans, or in a week or two for you Bravo fans. See you then. Bye for now.